with Iran. Do you think we're facing a new phase now in which Iran and Israel can actually cooperate again, work together again in the region?
Of course, why not? And I think the solidarity that today can be displayed by citizens of Israel in the same spirit of what we are calling any free nation of this world to show solidarity with the cause of freedom and democracy and human rights in our country will go a long way in terms of appreciation and recognition down the line. So to answer your question, ultimately, yes, if it's up to the Iranian people, yes. But for 30 years, the Iranian people had no say in what's going on. And that's everything that I'm telling you about. If you leave it to the Iranian people, and if you trust the Iranian people, it can be nothing other than, cooperative, positive, friendly, in the interest of everybody's collective interest, as opposed to this regime, whose survival depends on warmongering, whose survival is directly tied to having enmity against the West, against Israel, against the United States, and so on and so forth.
But Israelis are also concerned with the Iranian nuclear plan. Is it your opinion that if Mousavi prevails, if the reformists prevail, they will stop weaponizing the nuclear program? Will they stop their rhetoric regarding Israel?
I don't know if that's the position that we can assume will be, even if advocated, tenable. Because again, the supreme leader is ruling and outruling and vetoing and overriding every decision. It is his decision at the end of the day that will define the agenda. Do you think that Mr. Khamenei is willing to put the entire regime on the line because of a result of an election if he hadn't pre-selected or predefined the outcome to be Ahmadinejad? Can it be more flagrant than this? But why do you think he did it? Why do you think he did it? I think the writing is on the wall. Did I say more?
Let me ask another question. I saw before that you were very emotional when you spoke about the pictures you're seeing from Iran. What are the feelings that you feel when you see that?
I've pretty much run out of tears. My tear glands have to reproduce them. It's been in 29 years of fighting this fight, I don't think that I can equate the past week as being the most tumultuous in range of emotions that I have experienced as a human being. From joy to rage to excitement to anxiety to concern to frustration, you name it. And of course sadness. Tremendous deep sadness for all the losses of human lives, because you cannot not be moved by these horrific scenes of butchering and beating and it's tough. It's really tough to see that. But then again, at the same time, you cannot only be more proud than a fellow compatriot who are risking their lives this way so that less people will at the end suffer in my country. I mean, I can only bow my head to them. What else can I tell you? What else can I tell you?
Do you see yourself going over there, joining the revolution at any time?
I would love to be able to be back in my country. The first opportunity that presents itself, and I know the moment will come. Sooner, I hope, rather than later.
Thank you very much.